A very strange feeling about seeing my dad going out to work. It really makes me realize how important his profession really is, especially during this pandemic. My dad's 63 and he's been a street cleaner for more than 40 years. For the past 6 years, he's cleaning up Pasir Ris Park. The feeling that I have throughout this whole pandemic is that, I'm always very worried for my dad. The main reason is definitely the fear of him contracting the virus. It could have been a used mask that has been thrown away irresponsibly. So that's really the main concern.
My husband works in Yishun Park Hawker Center, selling seafood soup. Definitely will be worried because he needs to be in the hawker every day. Baby is just 6 months, the immune system is definitely not very strong. Let's say he didn't wash his hand properly, touch his eyes or anything, it might actually transfer the virus to the baby or to me.
My father-in-law has been doing this business at the wet market in Tekka for more than 30-40 years. So in the beginning, when we were hearing about the rising numbers of COVID cases in Singapore, the family was very concerned that he will do the cash transactions. So he's basically managing the interactions with the customers. There's quite a number of us staying together in a house as a joint family, so he's aware of the risks.
Even if I did tell him to stop working, I'm pretty sure he would oppose. He has this sense of duty and responsibility upon himself to actually carry out the work to the best of his ability. And I feel like that's really something that I always look up to for my dad.
He's not very calculated what are the risks, or we should just stay in our own comfort zone. He's not that sort. One of his customers mentioned that he has to cook more now because kids are all working from home. He sees that as an essential job because end of the day you still have to meet the demands of these customers who are looking to buy meat.
He himself knows he's a father, he's a husband, so he knows that he has a responsibility, not just himself, towards his co-workers as well, since they are in the same store.
I know so far that at work he's already being taken care of because his company did emphasize that safety is very important. I'm pretty sure my dad would always prioritize his health because he always wants to make sure that he manages to see his son and his children grow up.
Hi, hello. Hi,
Mr. Mustafa.
Hi, Mr. Mustafa here.
When he was conducting the Facebook Live selling thing at Tekka Market, I could see he was having fun. I feel very proud of him because that is something that you don't see in many older generation.
They actually think of alternatives, not just sitting down there waiting for sales to come. There's this auntie selling congee who actually buy breakfast for them every single day, telling them, you must eat, you have energy to continue to do your business. So they will support each other.
The one thing that my dad missed the most was that you would usually have all these park users. Some of them would usually say good morning to my dad. Definitely the thing that he missed the most was actually the warmth that he felt by some of the people. It doesn't really need to take this pandemic for me to feel proud about him. At the end of the day, we still have food on our tables, we still have a roof over our heads, and that's really the biggest blessings ever. So that's why to me, I'm really very proud of him, and I really don't know how I can ever repay him.
Hello, Darren, my husband. You have been doing great so far. Thank you for being positive in this situation. Our whole family is there to support you through this period of time, and let's carry you together.
Abah, Awan selama ni memang tak pernah nak ceritakan betapa bangga Awan kepada Abah. Awan nak bilang kepada Abah, dan selama ni Awan memang bangga dengan Abah. dengan kerja keras Abah dan Awan memang banyak sayang kepada Abah.
The amount of dedication and passion you put in your work and all the hard work that you've put in all these years from where you started off to where you are now. And I really appreciate what you've done for the family all these years.
To all the frontline workers out there, I want you to know that you're definitely our heroes, and it doesn't take a pandemic for us to realize that, because whatever you do to help us move is the reason why we're still here today, the reason why we're all safe today. I am very certain that we will definitely pull through and we'll be emerging stronger and more united.